Hey everybody, welcome to Elder Geek's Elder Speak. Today is Wednesday, April 9th, 2014. My name is Randy Asenchak. I'm the editor of ElderGeek.com. I'm sorry that I haven't done one of these in a little while. It's been a little bit hectic, and truth be told, I've been playing a whole lot of the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm still playing it. I'm still loving it. I mean, I'm putting a ton of time into it, and the more time I put into it, the more I'm loving it. But I'm not going to be talking about that today. I probably will be doing a video on that later tonight or early tomorrow or something along those lines. But anyway, that's actually the gameplay you're going to be seeing in the background is some player versus environment gameplay footage of the Elder Scrolls Online. I might have some PvP footage that if it's any good, I might throw that up online as well, but I kind of doubt it. Been doing some live streaming of that. But today I wanted to talk about three news topics. First of all, The Last of Us. It has appeared on the front page of PlayStation Network, or I'm sorry, Sony Entertainment Network.com. So it's the place if you sign into with your PlayStation Network account, you can, put funds into your wallet. You can buy games from the PlayStation Network for your PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 or PlayStation Vita. But on the very front page of that, it shows a picture of The Last of Us remastered for the PlayStation 4. And it's saying that it's a full game and that they're saying that it's going to be a day one download for it. This isn't something that somebody photoshopped. I'm looking right at the link right now. It's going to be there. Supposedly it's coming. They're asking $60 for it, which, I'm kind of sad about. I'm hoping that it'd be great if people who already own the game could prove that they owned the game and not have to pay $60 to get the upgraded version or the remastered version on the PlayStation 4. Because The Last of Us didn't come out that long ago on the PlayStation 3, and it really seemed like even then it needed a little bit of a touch-up. Some of the textures were a little bit on the low end. I probably won't do a video review of that one. It's going to be the exact same game. I mean, unless it's not the exact same game, unless it's like torn down, there really won't be a reason to go back into it. But if you haven't played The Last of Us, I totally recommend it. It's one of the best games on the PlayStation 3. Moving on, second topic, The Evil Within had a new trailer released today from PAX, which obviously I'm not at PAX right now, but it is continuing to look great. It looks a lot like what they showed at E3 last year. They're fleshing it out a little bit more. It definitely looks to be Resident Evil 4-ish in its design, but in its execution, it seems like it's going to be a little bit darker, more sinister than Resident Evil 4. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I hope that it doesn't get as campy as RE4 got. I'm not saying I disliked Resident Evil 4 because of its camp factor. In fact, that's part of the reason why Resident Evil 4 was so endearing, but it didn't keep the same level of threat and horror throughout the entire thing. So the very first town that you're in, is probably the scariest moment of the entire game, and then it just gets campier as you go along. I'm hoping that The Evil Within kind of stays even-keeled through the entire thing. I hope it just stays scary and threatening the whole way and doesn't get too far into camp. Or if it starts off campy, let it start off and stay campy. Either way, I'll be happy. It looks great. There will be a link up. Check it out. Final one. Before I go today, not a long episode. I just wanted to put this up here because I wanted people to know that I wasn't dead. Watch Dogs in the most unsurprising move of the year. Watch Dogs for the PC is going to be requiring Uplay. Big deal. But apparently some people still make a big deal out of it. Some people will just have this rampant hatred towards Uplay. No, Uplay is not as easy to use as Steam, but it is still easy to use. It's a storefront like anything else. And if you don't want to run Uplay on top of Steam to play Watch Dogs, which most people are going to be going out there to play Watch Dogs, don't buy Watch Dogs from Steam. I'm not saying I don't like Steam and don't buy your games from Steam. Buy your games from Steam all you want. If you can find a cheap game, get it. Get your games wherever you can get them cheapest. But if you only want to run Uplay, buy Watch Dogs from Uplay. If you want to run Uplay and Steam at the same time, then you're going to buy it from Steam. When you buy it from Steam, you're going to run Steam, and then I can almost guarantee you it's going to run Uplay as well. So save yourself a headache. Uplay does a great job of saving your library, just like Steam does. All you do is double-click on the icon, and you download the game automatically. And I kind of like Uplay because it has its own little in-network rewards for the games that you have. So even if you didn't enjoy a game, if you unlocked some reward points from one game, you can spend them in another game. I think it's a neat little system, and it hasn't been praised enough for what they did right. Did Ubisoft have some pretty draconian DRM measures in the past? Yeah, but now they seem to be back on par with everybody else. that's it from me today, guys. I sorry about the long absence in videos. Like I said, just been a little bit hectic around here lately. I've been playing some Elder Scrolls Online. Thanks so much. Hopefully you'll be hearing from me again tomorrow. Take care.